Welcome to my cluttered garage. I'm really glad you're here. A place where we can laugh and talk and days are filled with cheer. The clouds and sun may come and go, but one thing's always clear. Welcome back, my friend. You know I'm really glad you're here. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, my friends. I am really glad you're here at Livestream number 92, November 14th, 2022. And it is really good to see you tonight. I'm glad to be here. It is, remember last Monday? Were you here last Monday? Sure you were. Most of you were. Remember last Monday, I had to work a long day. I had to drive up north and didn't have a whole lot of time when I got home. Guess what? Today was like Groundhog Day. I had to drive up north again this morning to the same place, had to be there early, and got home, not too late, but, just in time to see you and to welcome you here tonight. But here we are again. So I had time to set up and then had some technical difficulty. Do you get tired of me talking about my technical difficulties? Do you see anything different here tonight? Does anything look different to you? If you have a keen eye, it probably does. And that is because I upgraded. I run an iMac, a MacBook Pro. And I recently updated the operating system. They have new operating system, Ventura, they're up to, or whatever. I think that's what it's called. And I'm kind of a sucker for OS updates. I shouldn't be. I know you should wait until they're proven. I don't know. I always want the latest software update. So I updated it earlier in the week. It's been working just fine. I guess it was last week. So tonight I hooked up the Canon camera. The way I do it, I have to go through OBS and I have to use virtual camera. I have to use a Canon patch to make it work. Could not get the image to come through no matter what I did. And then like at 6:45 tonight, I decided to Google Canon camera, webcam, whatever it is, and saw all kind of comments that say it doesn't work with this new OS update. So I'm going to wait for Canon to come out with something. So I had to quickly change over to the built-in webcam on the MacBook Pro, and I gotta say, it doesn't look bad. It's not bad. I go through all this trouble to set up this nice camera, and then here the built-in camera is not bad. It helps to have good lighting. Of course, I'm using the boom mic here, but otherwise, it's different. So John was saying the mug is different. Well, actually, my my MCG mug is actually in the kitchen, but I do keep my Mr. Rogers mug there, and that's what the drinking bird drinks from. So, and the Woodland Mills hat, that's actually been there. The difference is that with the Canon camera, it has the bokeh effect, as they say in the industry, which is the blurred background, and you can't really see these things when I use the other camera because that's behind me is out of focus. So now you can see things on the shelf, which is kind of nice. You see Fred there, the Woodland Mills hat, the drinking bird, the Kubota sign. That's the resting oak. It's a picture of the resting oak. It's actually printed. I ordered one of those metal prints a while ago. Pretty neat. It's printed right on aluminum, and it has a magnet on the back. But it turns out our refrigerator that we bought a few years ago is stainless steel and is not magnetic, which is kind of nice. At first, I thought, well, that's a bummer that it's not magnetic. But then I thought it's going to stay pretty nice looking. Otherwise, it gets all crowded with all kind of stuff stuck on it. So anyway, that's pretty neat. I took that picture. This might have been almost 10 years ago, taken with my iPhone, and then ordered this metal print. So it's neat. Put that right back there. So how in the world is everybody doing tonight? It's Monday. It's a great way to start at the week. I'm so happy that you come back every week. It's so good to see you. I want to thank you for all the comments in the latest video. I put out the video with my neighbor Tony. If you haven't watched that yet, make sure you go check that out. And it was just a video, kind of a vlog style, or just a day in the life. And Tony, my neighbor, had asked me to use my truck and my trailer to go pick up some woodworking equipment. He bought a bandsaw and a jointer, um, but pretty significant equipment. It's not, it's like a 3 horsepower bandsaw. It runs on 220 volts, and it's not like the old Craftsman I have in my basement. So anyway, we went over and picked that equipment up, and then uh, had to get it off the trailer and put it into his shop. So great opportunity to use the B2601 with the pallet forks, and we made a little video about it, and it's done very well. It's been very well received by you, the viewers. So thank you for that. Um, so that was just a neat little video to make. So I appreciate Tony not only asking me to lend him a hand, but also to allow me to record content at his garage. If you watch that video, you'll know that I was encouraging Tony to start his own YouTube channel. I've been talking to him about it for a while because he's a fine woodworker. He makes very interesting pieces. He's not like a cabinet maker. He's more of an artist who makes like he made a wooden spoon out of a hunk of maybe ash that he cut out of his woods and carved it and machined it and made this spoon. Really, really neat. And he makes interesting boards and things like that. And I always tell him, Tony, you would have, and he's got good presence on camera. And I said, Tony, you could have a channel. People would really like to see what you're doing. And um, you know, he's not ready for that yet. But not that he's not ready for it. He's just, if you're watching, Tony, I'm going to tell everybody that you like things to be just so, and you're not ready to, you know, a lot like I am. Like if I'm going to do something, I tend to commit to it and do it. I mean, here we are, live stream number 92. Been making videos almost weekly since March 2020 here. The channel is important to me, and when I jumped in, I decided that I would just keep going. So I can definitely appreciate that. So I do want to say, if it's your first time here in the live stream, say hi in the live chat to us. Also, let us know how you found the channel. Was it just by watching YouTube videos? Did you find the channel on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok? Let me know how you found the channel. And I want to welcome you tonight. And also, if you're watching, you're hearing this, if you can click that thumbs up, that's always fun to do. The live streams are not, they're not a real popular piece of the content. I like to do this just to stay connected. I like that we get together every Monday. But the live streams don't get the views that the other videos get. Those videos are more, maybe, dare I say, educational, but also entertainment based. So they maybe reach a broader audience. The live stream is more direct, and it's more intimate. It's just you and me chatting here, and it's live, so that's kind of fun. And it's an opportunity where you can interact in the live chat. You can ask questions, and I can answer questions if I can. But I don't even know what my point was. But I just mentioned where the channel is, and I want to remind you that you can certainly find the videos or the channel on YouTube, Facebook. YouTube and Facebook, I've been uploading the same videos to both, sometimes some little extra content to Facebook. There are people who use Facebook more than they use YouTube, and vice versa. So it's just kind of a different audience, but the same audience. But if you're here from Facebook, welcome. I post some things to Instagram, usually artistic photos, or sometimes a little video reel, and of course now on TikTok. Started doing TikTok a while ago and uploading. If you're familiar with YouTube, YouTube does video shorts, and they're the vertical format, 1 minute or less video shorts. And some people like them, some people really dislike them. Some people have unsubscribed because they don't like them. But I think they're kind of fun. I did not like the short format vertical videos at all. I fought it forever. And then I started making a few and thought, it's kind of fun. And then start watching them. And I mean, the fact is, I get sucked into it, just watching the short videos and the neat thing is, you can watch 5-10 seconds. If you don't like it, you just flick by and watch the next one and just keep flicking like a deck of cards until you find the one you like. And you can back flick too. Uh, and then TikTok, I didn't get that for the longest time. I thought, well, that was just dumb. And I don't always like to learn something new. So, but thank you to my friend Margaret for turning me on to TikTok. And so I started uploading to TikTok and found yet another audience. I don't upload consistently to TikTok like I should, but it's just for fun. So the vertical videos I do upload to TikTok probably more so than YouTube Shorts. But the interesting thing about TikTok is they did away with that 1 minute or 60-second limit that you have on YouTube, and Facebook Reels I think is also 1 minute. TikTok did away with that, so I've uploaded full length videos to TikTok, sometimes in the vertical format, sometimes in the horizontal format. But what happens in that case is the image just is letterbox top and bottom, so it's not like you can't turn your phone and get the full image. But people watch it. It's kind of fun, kind of interesting. But yeah, so if you watch the channel, you know what we talk about here, which is gardening and tractors and DIY projects and life in the country, and that's what we like to talk about. It's what we have in common. Later on, we'll do a sticker giveaway. We'd like to do that every week and give new people a chance to win the sticker. I seem to have not placed them here to show you. I'll show you one of the old ones here. Here's one of the old ones, and I'll be giving away a couple of stickers. You know what they look like, but we'll do that a little bit later on. I'd like to work on some other giveaways. I know that a lot of you have already won the stickers, so each week you come back and you're like, well, I can't even participate. So that's no fun. So I'd like to come up with some other giveaways. I might design some new stickers. I have to think about what that would be. Um, I don't know. Let me know what you'd like. I mean, should I get a bulk number of T-shirts made? They're quite a bit more expensive to have made, but it's a fun giveaway to do at least once in a while. So should I get a bulk order of T-shirts? And the problem I have with T-shirts, like stickers, are literally one size fits all. You don't have to worry about anything. But T-shirts, you got small, medium, large, extra large, sometimes 3X. That's a lot of inventory if you're printing uh, shirts to have to sell or give away. Right now, I use through the YouTube store or whatever. Like if you look at the page, there's a link that goes to a merch store, and I have shirts and stuff on there. But you can also go to shopmcg.com. I never really promote that, and some of you have gone there. The Joyces, Ed and Colleen, thank you for all your support. And they've taken pictures wearing MCG shirts all over the country, and it's fun to see. I know that Ed wore one of the shirts at the Equip Expo. He was representing. You see that fruit fly flying around here? You might not. Anyway, that's the website. If you go directly to shopmcg.com, it takes you to a Teespring store. Kind of limited. There are some other options coming out now for direct printing, and I might try some of that. But let me know in the comments. If you even care about that or what you would like to see, I'd like to offer it to you as well. I'm just looking through my notes here. Hey, did you hear the good news about Saw Hall and Gear Hall? We had Kenny here a few weeks ago as a live stream guest, and Kenny told us the story of the Saw Hall and about the company, and he even shared with us on the live stream that he was getting ready to go present to a major buyer. That buyer happened to be Lowe's, and the Saw Hall company is going to have their products now in Lowe's. I don't know if it's going to be nationwide, but they made a deal with Lowe's to sell their products. That's really, really exciting to see these small town American-made products being offered at these big retail stores. So congratulations to Saw Hall. You can also remember, if you go to sawhall.com or gearhall.com, same website, takes you there either way. If you use the code MCG, you save 5%. So keep that in mind. And if you want one, you better do it now, because they may get backordered with that new relationship they have. But that is very, very exciting. A lot of comments here. And if I go back to the beginning, I will never, ever, ever catch up. I'll check the end to make sure nothing's wrong. When I just said I will never, ever, ever catch up, it reminded me of I get sucked into the YouTube black hole like everybody else does. Go down the rabbit hole of YouTube videos. I like watching videos of Evel Knievel, and of course he was a superhero when I was a kid, because that was the 70s, and Evel Knievel was the most awesome one. But when he jumped the buses in London and he crashed, not the famous Caesar's Palace crash, that one's amazing, but he jumped the double-decker buses in London and he crashed, but he got up at the end, and they were holding him up and interview him, and he said, "I want you all to know I will never, ever, ever, ever jump again." And then he did, but still, it was very dramatic. I love so many things are available on YouTube that you can just look for anything and find it, and it's there. So welcome, Ross on the land, and Manisto Key, Mark there, and Chris at the watershed, wolfing down his dinner. You can eat in front of us, Chris. It's all right. You don't have to wolf down your dinner. Okay, and Arnie's here. How you doing tonight, Arnie? And Margaret, good to see you, Margaret. Just Cade's Day Farm is here, and of course our buddy David over at the RCAF Polar Express. And I know a lot of you guys up there in Canada land are getting snow. We have friends who have a property in West Virginia, and they had snow. So it's cold today. You saw that video, I hope you did, of me and Tony moving the equipment. That was not this past weekend. I uploaded it this past weekend, but recorded it the weekend before. There I was in shorts and a t-shirt. And then today I had my heavy Carhartt winter coat on because it was cold. So it's coming. Winter's coming. It's there for some of you already. And it may not come here like it has, for you guys. And that's okay. We like just enough winter, like just enough. So, Bob Purrs, good to see you. John Baker. Yeah, look at that. We're talking about snow. Bob Purrs, got your coffee ready. 1 to 3 inches of snow tomorrow, and opening deer season tomorrow. All right. Well, you can track them in the snow, right? Okay. Projects with Paul. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. I hope you'll interact with me tonight with some questions or things that I can talk to you about. Hope Construction had 2.5 inches on Saturday, but it's all gone now. Well, it's early. It's early. So where is that, Hope Construction? What state is that in? And there's, of course, I mentioned Dave at RCF Polar Express. He's watching us from YouTube. He's watching on Facebook, and he's our loyal Twitch watcher. I still live stream to Twitch just because I never check it. I never look at the stats. So I don't even know. Maybe people are watching it over there. But Dave is. Anybody watching with you, Dave? Let us know. Yes. Hey, and John, thank you for that. Belated Veterans Day and Remembrance Day. I should have done something more last Monday because Veterans Day was on Friday. So now it's past. So leading up to it would have been nice to talk about it. And I failed to do that. So I do apologize. But we have an amazing local Veterans Day program that is done by volunteers every year here in our town. And it's always very moving and well done. And so I was there on Friday. So thank you, veterans. I know a lot of veterans are here watching. A lot of veterans, retired veterans, become YouTube content creators. So I know that the Tractor Tony is a veteran and Hank Hamilton's a veteran. I can't really think of anybody else off the top of my head, but anyway, there are some veterans out there making content. So Chad's here. Hey, Chad from Purple Collar Life. Happy Monday to you. Oh, speaking of Happy Monday, that reminds me. That's what I wanted to share with you. So I said that today was sort of Groundhog Day because I had to basically go to the same place I did last Monday today. But here's the thing. I had to be almost 2 hours away this morning by 9:30. So I got up early and I thought, let me leave in plenty of time because the truck needs gas. And I don't use the Silverado. I use a Toyota Tacoma for work. And I got gas this morning. I left the house at like 7. That would give me plenty of time to get gas. Left the house at 7, got gas, got about 10 miles from home. And well, this was funny. When I left the house, there was frost on the windshield. Well, on everything, but particularly on the windshield that you see it. So I sprayed the windshield with the wiper spray and running the wipers, and I'm thinking they're moving kind of slow, which is kind of odd. And I thought, well, maybe the wiper motor is going bad, and I thought that's kind of a bummer. But they just were moving visibly slower. Then I went to get gas, which was about 5 miles from home, 5-6 miles from home. I got gas, all's fine, and start the truck up. And I noticed that it cranked a little slower. It just didn't have the umph that it usually has. So it cranked a little bit slower. Now that truck is a 2015 and it has the original battery. So we're talking a 7-year-old battery, which is amazing. But anyway, so it cranked a little bit slower. And I thought, well, I think next time I get an oil change, I should have them change that battery because it's already 7 years old. We're pushing our luck. That's my plan. Anyway, pull out of the gas station and start driving down the road, get like another couple of miles, and my radio turns off, which I thought, well, that's strange. Why did the radio turn off? But it did. Radio turned off, black screen. And then I go a little further, and then I noticed that every dummy light on the dashboard is lit up. The check engine light, the everything you can think of, low tire, brake light, temperature light, just everything, every idiot light, right? Not dummy light, idiot light. They're all lit up. And I, again, think that's not good. And then I also notice the speedometer is at 0, but I'm moving. Speedometer's at 0, and I just thought something weird's going on. So I pulled over and I thought, now this is kind of funny because sometimes my Silverado messes up too. Like the radio will mess up. It's all this electronic stuff. And sometimes if my radio or Silverado messes up, I'll pull over, I'll turn it off and turn it back on again. It's because it's like a computer, you're rebooting all the electronics. So the Tacoma, I pulled over and I thought, I wonder if I should turn it off and start it again and see if that resets everything. But then I thought, what if it doesn't start again? And I just, was glad I listened to myself. So I thought I'm gonna miss this meeting. I turned the truck around, started to head home. It would not go over 20 miles an hour. It would just start sputtering. And then I made it like a mile, and all of a sudden it just stalled and died out. I just crept over to the side of the road, and there I sat. So that was my Monday. I do have a AAA card. Never ever used it before. Called them up, and they sent a truck and towed it away. So here's my Monday. There's the picture of the truck. Pretty scenery, right? You got the farm back there with the silo. But that's how things started out for me today, with the old Tacoma being towed to the shop. So anyway, we took it to the shop, and then Ann picked me up and brought me home. I got my Silverado, drove that. And my appointment with this guy was for 9:30. I got there at like 10:05, so I was 35 minutes late. Not bad for all that happening. And so that's the beauty of leaving early, that I still was able to do all that and only be 30 minutes late. He waited for me. It was all good. It was a good day. It was a long day. And then I did get the call. What's wrong with the truck is both the alternator and the battery's not taking a charge, which is no surprise. So it was the alternator, I guess, not keeping it charged. So long story to tell you that I need an alternator and a battery, but that'll probably be done tomorrow. So that's what happened. Sorry for the comments. By the way, if you have a question, as I often say, post in the comments with the word question followed by your questions. I was going to show you what that looks like. You guys are bored with this because, but anyway, do it like this. Type the word question, and then type your question. That way, we'll tend to see it. And if we don't see it, cut and paste it and post it again. We can only do so much here. So thank you, Margaret. That was good listening to my gut when I turned around. Yep. I just wanted to get home, but I was so happy that I was within 10 miles of home, because I mean that truck could have drove 2 hours. I could have been stranded up north. Where would I have it towed to? What a mess. So I wasn't really upset at all. I was disappointed that I was going to miss this appointment. I was trying to call other coworkers to see if they could meet this person, and nobody could, but it all worked out. Anyway, I wasn't too upset because I thought this is great. Get it towed where I needed to go, and it worked well. So anyway, Ministo K is asking where you would get bulk shirts printed if I got bulk shirt. Well, there's a lot of places. You just go to a local print shop. They can do it. A lot of, there are local, there are companies that just print bulk shirts. So I don't know. That's all I can say. I don't have a company that I would use. I'm just saying that's what I would do. Where you are, just find a print shop and they'll do it for you. So, okay. So, is that T saying, yo, E, watching here from Ministry and Nonprofit Videos? That must be Mr. T watching from a different channel tonight. Chev Head Ed, good to see you. M9. Sometimes I show pictures that people send, and I obviously didn't have time to bring any up, but I did get an email before going live here from our friend Ross. So I thought I'll do the John Ritter style of sharing photos, which actually works pretty good, John, I gotta say. So Ross is working on a project, Ross on the Land. Make sure you watch his channel. So there he is with his son, and they're digging a ditch with the BX, running some water lines. So that's going to be an interesting project to see that come together. And boy, I don't have a backhoe, but I think I'd use one a lot if I did. I'd be running water lines all over this property. We'd have a spigot everywhere. So nice job, Ross. Any other pictures here? Yeah, we can show you this one too. Nicely done. You have nice ground there, it looks like. You going deep enough for those Canadian winters? You guys have to really watch freeze lines, I suppose. So anyway, Ross, when's that video coming out? I know you just did the work, so it might take you a while to edit that, but we'll look forward to seeing that. So there's Mr. T. I know what you're doing, Tom. You're giving me double viewing by watching from two channels. There's T-Man from Indie Tommy Tips. I enjoy Tom's content too. Tom, he does some restorations of some projects around the house and things like that. Very creative and a personal friend. So thanks, Tom. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. What was I clicking on there? J&J, by the way. How are you? So Ross says that hopefully Thursday that video will come out. So again, go check out Ross on the Land, and if you like the content, subscribe. You'll get to see this video when it comes out. There's a question from Roger. Now we're getting back to like real questions that matter, not just hearing me talk about myself. Do you have your tires loaded on your tractor with what I do, Roger? And I think a lot of people do. My B2601, I only had it for a week before I had the tires filled. I knew I wanted to do that from the beginning, so I took the tractor to the local tire shop. We have a shop that changes big truck tires, tractor tires, things like that, and they filled it with might have been bioballast. I think a lot of them are the same. You got bioballast, beet juice. I don't know if beet juice is a brand name or not. What's the one that Courtney's now sponsored by over at Good Works Tractors? It's not bioballast. It's something else. You'll tell me in the comments. But yes, I only had the tractor for a week, but I feel like I noticed when I got the tires filled that it did. I mean, tractors aren't comfortable. Like, they're not supposed to be like nice riding, but I noticed that it rode harder with the filled tires. But the beauty of the beet juice or the bioballast is that, number one, it doesn't freeze, and number two, it does not corrode your rims. They used to fill tires with calcium chloride, liquid calcium chloride, which I think is basically salt water, and it wouldn't freeze. But man, it would rust the rims away. If you got a little leak, then it would really just start to rust things away. So I don't think they even use calcium in tires anymore. I hope not. But if you live down south where there's no danger of freezing, I know that a lot of people fill their tires with windshield washer fluid. It's non-corrosive, good for a certain number of degrees, so to speak, in the cold. But that's what I have. So looking for these comments here. Rim guard. Thank you. I think Rim Guard is the one that now sponsors Good Work Tractors, and you see Courtney's been promoting them on his channel there. So Rim Guard, bioballast, beet juice, they're the ones. So thanks for the question, and I hope it helps. Yeah, there's comments happening between people, so I don't see that. So where are my moderators tonight? Are you guys working? Are you on the job? You need to be. Wake up, moderators. I know you're trying. Appreciate it. Yeah. I what happens is I see a response to a question. I guess that somebody else is asking, and then so I guess Mark is using 40 below washer fluid. Sort of still working on the details. Is that what you filled your tires with? But aren't you up there where it's cold, Mark? Well, 40 below, I guess that's still good. But I know people in Florida like to use the washer fluid because that works pretty well. Thank you. Thank you, moderator. Good challenge for tonight. All right. So what else? I don't, hold on one second here. Let's see. There. Did that work? Oh, wait. Yeah. Here we go. I think I did it. I think I got him. Blocked. Oh, an error occurred. What happened there? All right. Well, enough of that. You guys can work on that. So anyway, it is 7:36. If you're new to the live stream, we wrap up by 8 o'clock. So I'll only keep you here for an hour, and then you can go watch other YouTube channels, go watch TV. I was going to say television, but you know what I feel like? I feel like that's an old person word. I feel like if you're going to go watch television, you're older. And if you go watch TV, you're younger. I don't know. It just sounds like it's an older person word. What do you think? Television. Like another word would be automobile. You know, your car, your truck, your automobile. I hear some people talk about I've got to take my automobile in for service. Well, there was an old man that I got to know around here a few years ago. Interesting guy. And he was talking to me about he also had a Chevy Silverado. But he was talking to me about he had like a Ford Crown Victoria. And he told me that he had to take I think he used the word car, it might have been automobile, but he had to take it into the Ford agency. That's instead of saying the dealer, he said, I have to take it to the Ford agency. It was very interesting. So, yeah. All right. People responding to each other. Again, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing all the stuff. What else? We also have the holidays coming up. I was thinking about this. Nothing to do with holidays. So this is live stream number 92. What should we do for live stream number 100? I did the math. I didn't really do the math. I counted the days on the calendar because that's how I do math. It's like I always use my fingers. I used to get in trouble at school for that. Like, don't use your fingers. I don't know why. But I think live stream number 100. If we stay consistent with every Monday through the holidays, I don't know if I will or not. I should be able to. Then live stream number 100. If I did my calculations correctly with my digits here, that would be on January 9th. Would be live stream number 100. So keep in mind, what should we do for live stream number 100? Because you folks have stayed in there with me, and we've got a ton of people watching here tonight, more than usual. Maybe some aren't even people. I don't know. Could be. But yeah, I mean, you guys come back every week, and it's really fun to see. So what should we do for live stream number 100? We got Chad saying a 100 sticker giveaway. Whew. Would you really want 100 stickers? Would you want that, Chad? Would you now? What would you do with 100 stickers? That's pretty funny, though. What else? What else should we do? Maybe, yeah, you're right, J&J. 100 will be a fun night. We got to just think of something special for that. And I've got time to plan a little bit, so think about that. 100 bar candy bar giveaway. That's fun. And was it? Yeah. RCF Polar Express Dave said chocolate bars. Yeah. But not to Canada. I'm not shipping Goldenberg peanut chews to Canada. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. First 100 people get a sticker. That's interesting. Stickers for everyone. That's a lot of postage. I wouldn't mind doing that. It's just a matter of filling out all the envelopes. Candles. That's Andy Tommy. Give away 100 candles. Or a hoodie. Ooh, that would be good. But see, Margaret, now what do? Do I order a medium, a large, and an extra large hoodie to have them ready to go? How would I do that? That's the hard part. That's the hard part about that. So that's a neat idea, Linda. Special guests, and a lot of them. Have 100 special guests. That would be fun. Well, you could all be my guests. We've done that before. And then you could all come in and say, congratulations or happy 100th. Oh, man. A live stream on the tractor plowing snow. January 9th. That could be a real thing, right? That could really be. I like these ideas. I do. Yeah. I did one live stream outside this summer, right? I was out on the back deck, and I always try to make it so I overcomplicate things. Like again, this is the MacBook Pro camera, and it's fantastic. Like there's nothing wrong with this using this camera. Last week I tried using a wireless microphone, if you remember, and after the live stream I checked my settings. Turned out in the settings I was using the MacBook Pro speakers or microphone. I wasn't even using the mic that I had set up, so it was kind of a waste. And it sounded good. It was fine. So when I did the live stream outside, I set up the Canon camera because I wanted to have good picture quality. I had a second camera set up on the Hummingbird feeder so I could cut between the two cameras and show you a Hummingbird cam. Sometimes we have to not overcomplicate things and just do it. Just take the camera outside, do the live stream, and everybody's happy. But that's just how I am. That's a good idea, Chad, too. A montage of the B2601 lifting 100 different things. These are great ideas. Maybe I don't have that much time. I feel like I barely have enough time now for anything. Hot dog cam, 100 hot dogs on the grill. Whew. That would be fun, especially if they all ignited. They probably would if you had 100 of them on there. BJ wants to come over and have a party. That'd be fun. Too bad my garage is too cluttered. So it does, John, right? It looks good. I mean, it's not bad. Maybe I'll switch over to this camera from now on and just stop beating myself up, So, yeah, a meet and greet would be fun. I tried to get you guys to come to the Bluegrass Festival here and meet up there. I thought that'd be a fun thing to do. So keep that in mind. I like to go to that. It might be kind of in the middle for all of us to, not all of us, but for some of us to meet. It's on the East Coast, obviously, but come to the Bluegrass Festival and you'll find. Last year I was working the Bluegrass Festival. I was the electric guy. I was the guy going around because there's campsites, not an official campground, but there are campsites, just open field. But some areas have outlets so you can plug your camper in, and they have to pay for that. So I was the guy going around collecting money for the electric, and that was my job. And it was fun. So I had my golf cart, and I was just partying around, collecting money. It was tedious. It was a lot of work to know where you went and put stickers and all that. But that's a fun thing. So, and John likes the camera because he likes the background and focus. You like to see all my stuff back there, right? You see the box there to the DJI mic. That's what I tried using last week. I bought this mic. It's not cheap. This was $329. I got to say, I like it, but I don't love it. Maybe I'm not using it quite correctly. I love how it integrates with the Osmo Action 3, but I've used it with my Canon camera, and it's like, it's okay. But I feel like the Rode Wireless Go that we use, it's bulkier, but the Rode Wireless Go, I think, actually has better sound and works better. That's what I was saying. I don't know, Margaret. The Bluegrass Festival tickets are expensive. They seem expensive. It's like $120 for the weekend, but you're getting days of entertainment. If you camped if you just went camping at a campground, you're going to pay maybe $50 a night, maybe $20 a night. But I thought they were expensive too at first, but I don't think they are for what you get, the entertainment you get, and the camaraderie and the friends. It's really a good time. So yeah, it's expensive. I get it, but I think it's a good value. And Roger's telling me that my YouTube voice is out of sync. Maybe I'm out of sync. And Roger's telling me, nope, it's not on my end here, Raj. But thank you. I have a computer set up over here to monitor what's going on, and that one's in sync. So maybe refresh the page if you need to. Okay. Yeah, Indy Tommy bought the Rode mics. I know you had some trouble with them, but they worked it out for you, which is good. I do love those little Rode mics. They're bulkier than the DJI mics, but the sound quality is great, and you can plug in a lapel mic, so that they're well made. I do like them. So, reading comments. Well, that's fun too. Hope Construction to do a meet and greet at the National Farm Machinery Show. I would like to go to this. I mean, all the cool kids went to this Equip Expo. Obviously, you saw John there, and Tractor Tony, and Josh from Stony Ridge, and Tractor Time with Tim, and Rock Hill Farm. Brock was there, and Neil from Dig Drive DIY, who's a good friend of the channel. So that's where all the cool kids were. I don't know. Is the Farm Machinery Show better? It's also February, but what's the weather like in Louisville in February? Maybe it's not so bad there. I don't like to do anything in the wintertime. It's wimpy, right? Wouldn't that be fun to do that'd be fun to do a remote live stream. So, are you asking Ross? Are you asking me how many trees? Oh, how are your trees? I think you said how many trees are you doing? The trees are doing well. That was also a relatively recent video. We planted. How many was it now? I even forget. Was it 60 arborvitae? Was it more than that? No, 40 or 60. Anyway, my wife ordered a bunch of green giant arborvitae trees, and we planted them. We borrowed Phil's backhoe and planted them along the road and staggered them, and they're all doing well. There's one that has like some brown on the bottom, and I hope that might just be some cracked branches from planting. So I hope we don't lose any. We watered the heck out of them early on when we first planted them. We were out there every day, every other day, running lots of water on them. Now the ground's getting damp again, and we haven't been watering them. So I hope they take. They'll, I guess, kind of run dormant through the winter, and then next spring is when they'll sprout and the roots will start to dig in. Hey, Joyce, good to see you. We were talking about you earlier. You and Colleen. Hope you're doing well. So thanks for moderating, folks. Whoever took care of that, however that worked. Appreciate that. I know that I went to that auction last year. That's a farm machinery auction. That'll be coming up. Probably record some content there again. I don't think that's until. That might not be until early in the year. January, February, March. Not sure at all. So, what do you say we do a sticker giveaway right about now? Wouldn't that be fun? It would be. I don't have the stickers in front of me. I could go over and find them, but let's just do the sticker giveaway. Should we do the round sticker pack tonight, or should we do the bumper sticker pack or bumper sticker tonight? First comment I see will be the one that I will give away. Round or bumper? Let me know in the comments. Round or bumper? Ah, the bird stopped, huh? I see your comment there, Tom. I will wake him up. Birdie. Hello, birdie. The way these birds work is you have to keep the head wet because what it does is it creates a differentiation in temperature from the bottom to the top. So the bottom is warm, and this is like liquid that boils at room temperature. So this liquid, if I hold it, you'll see it rises up the green tube, and it should be coming up soon. There it goes. See it rising up? So it rises up, but then the head is cooler than the rest. So the head makes it sink, and then it spills out that way. So I had his head wet earlier. I probably don't have enough water in the cup. So the idea is his beak keeps dipping into the water, and that keeps he's got like a felt head, and the water, sucks throughout the felt head through capillary action, one of my favorite terms, capillary action, and keeps the head damp, and then the whole process continues on and on. So Tommy says, give away the bird. We could do a bird giveaway. That'd be fun too. Gus saw it first. Good eye, Gus. Thanks for that. Okay. So now I lost my place. Anyway, the first comment I see says round. So gonna do round. Gonna do round sticker tonight. So we'll work on it because I know it's no fun for those of you who already won, but you got to think about the people who haven't won yet. It's not fair to not give them a chance to win, like you already won. So all I ask is that when you enter this giveaway, if you already won the round stickers, don't enter this time. We'll have another giveaway for you. But, if you've never won the round stickers, no matter where you live in the world, you can win. And the way this works, if you're new to the live stream, is I'm going to show a word on the screen. You're going to type it into the live chat exactly the way you see it. And then we'll do a random comment picker, and we'll pick a winner randomly and automatically. No, Arnie, it's not rigged. It's good. It's good. So let's start some music. All right. So I'm ready this time. Ready to type this in exactly the way you see it in the live chat. Uppercase or lowercase, it doesn't matter, but no spaces. Hashtag Monday, because today is Monday, and my Monday started out not too fun with getting the truck towed from a breakdown. So this is for the round stickers that I don't have in front of me, but they're similar to this, only bigger and better. So somebody's going to win the round stickers, and somebody who hasn't won before, hashtag Monday if you've not won. Just like this. Just like Allison did here. Oh, there you go. Hashtag Monday. Thank you, Allison. Now, see what Roger did here? He did capital M. That's okay. It doesn't matter. It can be uppercase, lowercase, both, but no space. Hashtag Monday. If you enter more than once, it's going to kick out the others, so no need to enter more than once. Bob already won, so he typed hashtag tow truck. That's funny. I should have done that one. But just like Kay Hoffman here, hashtag Monday. L Dutch, hashtag Monday. Boy, I see a lot of new names here tonight, so please, welcome. Thank you. Please, thank you. Welcome. We usually cut it off around 30 entries, but we have gosh, there's probably 20% more people watching tonight than were last week. So I don't know what you brought you out here tonight, but I appreciate it. I hope you're not too disappointed, because as we say, we're really glad you're here. I am. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Mark. If you don't mind, folks, give a thumbs up there. Just click the thumbs up on the Facebook and on the YouTube. Appreciate that. The algorithm likes that. It likes interaction. That's how, I know I've said this to you before, but when you're watching videos, not just mine, when you're watching videos of your favorite channels, if you do enjoy the video, do give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button. Make a comment to the person who made the video, even if it says, "Hey, great video, enjoyed it," whatever. The algorithm of YouTube sees that, and it says, "Oh, this video is gaining some traction. People like this video, so let me share it with other people." And that's how our content gets shared. The goal is to just kind of grow our community, because there's a lot of room for a lot of people here, and so far it's been a great community of people. I really appreciate it. It's nice when people who have things in common get together. All right, we've got 28 entries. Let's do this thing, because there's the end of the song. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, here we go. Drum roll. I better hit the button. Tonight's winner of the sticker giveaway is the one and only, our great viewer, Jason Cosmo. Jason, congratulations. Everybody, congratulate Jason, please. And what you'll do, Jason, is you will send me an email, please, at this email address, contactmcgtv@gmail.com. I know it's kind of long and confusing, but just think it out. contactmcgtv@gmail.com. That's the email address. Jason, email me your postal address and to whom and where I shall send the stickers. You'll be getting 2 tonight. You'll be getting the 3-inch round color sticker and the 3-inch round monochromatic black and white sticker, both made of durable vinyl. Not guaranteed to be weatherproof, but mine have held up pretty well. Not guaranteed to be removable, but mine have been removable thus far. They're pretty well made. I'm happy with them. Congratulations, Jason. How fun is that? Let's lose that. There we go. Excellent. See where we are in the comments. Excellent. All right. Well, listen, I hope that you have a great week, and I hope that you coming here on Monday nights gives you as much joy as it gives me to have you here. It's nice to see folks interact with one another. It's always just, it's very rewarding. And I am just, again, so humbled that you come back here Monday after Monday and listen to me ramble on. But I know you're not here just for me. You're here for the community. And I'm working on getting some guests to join me, so I'm not just talking myself, because I do enjoy interviewing interesting people and bringing them on, and I think that you enjoy that too. So I'm working on that, and I'll let you know when we have somebody interesting lined up. They're all interesting. Anybody who joins is interesting. Even when we have the audience join, we should do that soon. Do the audience, open it up, open forum for the audience. We'll do that soon. Long as no bots join us, for sure. Anyway, listen, be safe, stay healthy, have a great week, be kind to one another, and I look forward to seeing you next time.